Next chance I get, I'll stop home again. Have some proper time with my parents. And try to talk my mother out of forcing you to dinner. Stendar help me. No, she didn't. But if you and I were wagering at a tavern, I'd put money down this is about Aurelia. Since I'm on errantry, she can't technically order me back. But she's like a second mother to me. You know I'm at your service. But it would mean the world to me if we could return to High Isle and speak to Dame Jourvel. If she needs my help, I'd like to give it. It will be nice to see Castle Navir again. The commander will likely be in her office, off the Night's Wing. My parents have been asking after you, by the way. I've told them you're too busy to go to dinner anytime soon. Since I opted to travel with you, I'm considered a knight-errant. A wanderer, basically. Just trying to make the world a better place one act at a time. Like you. That's entirely up to the head of the Order. Knights might be assigned to a town, or asked to go on a quest, or even just patrol the Isle. I know it was hard to tell during the tourney, but the Orders are meant to serve the community. Drake, no. I never thought my knighthood would be quite like this, true. But we've righted so many wrongs together. I wouldn't change my decision for all the treasure in Gonfalon Bay. Good to see these old stones again. Like my home away from home. Why don't you talk to the Knight Commander first? See what she wants.
Welcome home, Dame Veloise. Thank you for coming. I need you to deal with a bit of a situation. Good of you and Isobelle to come. Let me be brief. Rather than being sobered by her misadventure on Stros Mackay, Aurelia has set off on some kind of quest. I'm concerned for her safety. If I knew where my daughter was, I would not have written to Isobelle. Aurelia left a note saying she's gone adventuring to fix a problem she created, and not to worry. As if telling me not to worry will make everything fine. Yes, I immediately thought of Isobelle, of course. As a knight on errantry, she is free to do as she wishes. This is not an order. It's a heartfelt request from a mother concerned for her daughter. It may be unrelated, but my aide Nilsmon has not been seen in days. He is quite fond of Aurelia, and may know more than I do. You have my permission to search his bunk, over in the barracks, down the hall on the left. Thank you for looking into this. Aurelia is free to do as she wishes, of course. But my daughter is not a knight, and Tamriel is dangerous. I want to see her home safe. We had a long conversation about her misadventure on Stros Mackay, about what that signet ring means to Isobelle's family, how much damage that con man might have done. She seemed quite sobered by the discussion. Yes, I'd hoped her brush with misfortune would convince her to buckle down, figure out what she wants out of life. Running off at the drop of a hat is hardly the response I expected.
I'll do my best to find Aurelia. I'm sure she's safe.
I hope that's true, Isobelle, but we both know Aurelia. Once she set a course, there's no changing it. Good luck.
I cannot believe Aurelia ran off. What was she thinking? Let's follow the Knight Commander's suggestion and see what we can find in Nilsmon's bunk. The way he follows Aurelia around, maybe he knows something.
Thank you for looking into this. Aurelia is free to do as she wishes, of course. But my daughter... We had a long conversation about her misadventure on...
I guess he was drinking. A lot. Stinks like a tavern over here. That man is not a poet. Look at this place. Ugh. I know, right? Let's see. If I'm reading these scribbles right, he went down to Gonfalon Bay. These bottles here are all Flag's rum. It's foul stuff. Proudly made right near the harbor. They serve it at the ancient anchor, just south of the main gate. Nilsmon, you better be down there. I swear to Stendarr.
Did you hear? Lord Baccaro's conference. It's peace talks to try to end the Three Banners War.
Good luck with that. They may have worked together to stop the Ascendant Order, but they won't stop trying to kill each other until one of them sits on the...
If you're looking for food or drink, just ask at the bar. And Mara, smile upon you, friend. Oh, the poet? Yeah, sure. He's been in here a lot recently. He sits in the corner, nursing his rum and writing. He's not here now, but I think he left some of his work in the back. You run in interesting circles, friend. No, not that I know of. The anchor's a bit lowbrow for her sort, isn't it? Anything else I can help with?
The ancient anchor is just south of the main gate. It's been quite some time since I was down there. I wonder if they still do amateur bard nights on Freitas. You haven't lived until you've heard Stagger and Sway performed by a drunk Argonian.
How long he's hoped to claim her hand. Oh, how long she waits. And hard it was that they never met until the
Stand on the key. Oh, the docks! Let's see if he's still down by the water.
he built it along that fallen day.
Stendarr give me strength. Look, on the bridge. More poetry. Nilsmon must be... Do you smell that? All flags rum. There's an empty bottle just ahead. He went over this bridge. Maybe Nilsmon is down on the docks. Wait, is his awful poetry saying Aurelia set sail somewhere? Aha! There's Nilsmon, over there, on the beach. Nilsmon! Where's Aurelia? Have you seen her? I can smell the rum from here.
Oh, it's Isabelle's friend. Hello, friend. Hello, Isabelle. If you're looking for her, Aurelia is gone full in bay. I mean, very much gone away. Oh, away. On a ship, you know. Whoosh. How can she like that Captain Marso so much? He just has a boat. He doesn't even write poetry. So many questions. I can't keep up with the four of you. I don't know where the ship went. Ask a shipping clerk. No, snipper clerk. Shipping clerk. Talk to them.
Let's see if we can find a shipping clerk, my friend. They're back across the bridge on the right. Nilsmon, I had no idea Aurelia and Captain Marso kept in touch. And my parents are out of town right now, so I can't ask them where he's gone. Let's go see what that shipping clerk has to say. They work out of a building back across the bridge.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna just take a nap here.
Come on, just one more match. Give me a chance to win my gold back.
And what will you bet? That ridiculous nose ring?
Aye, what can I do for you? You looking to book a cargo ship? Well, that's not exactly the kind of information I just hand out on a whim, is it? Why are you looking for Marso? We've never had trouble with Veloise Mercantile, and Marso is a good un. Oh, a lost lamb. Tugs at my heartstrings, it does. I tell you what, let's do a trade. You help me with a problem, and I'll tell you where your little lamb has got to. What do you say? A cheating, no-good son of a horker named Halz stole a couple bottles of wine I'd procured for a client. When I confronted him, he said, Khajiit stole nothing. Crappy old cat. I worked out a trade. He's got a bad back and wants to make a seathorn poultice. Should be some growing along the water east of town. Grab some, then go looking for that thief in the Outlaw's Refuge. He'll give you the wine.
Let's go.
Doesn't anyone ever just do something helpful without asking for favors first? I know. That's not how the world works. Do these people know anything of honor?
Look away from poor Halz. He will be right as the rains on the plain just as soon as he makes his poultice. Oh, yes. Give it... Ow! You have the sea thorn? Give it here to Halz, please, and thank you. 'Cause it stole nothing! It is possible a few bottles of wine ended up in this one's pack at the end of card night. But, no time for banter. Here is the fine wine from Skyrim. Ah, thank you, new friend. Halz will take this and make a most potent poultice as taught by his dearest sweet Mimidra. Tell that orc next time we play cards. She is the one to be buying the drinks.
We picked smelly plants to give to a thief so he'd return the wine he stole and the clerk won't get in trouble with her smuggling partner. Also, she'll tell us where Marso went. I know I've read something like this in a story before.
From all three banners. Things stay peaceful around here.
You managed to pry that fancy pants wine out of his claws? Ah, success! You've saved me an awkward discussion with my client friend. I thought you'd come through, so I looked up their course. Captain Marso sailed for Rivenspire. He was to put in at North Point, but Marso mentioned they were headed for a little village just outside the city. Some backwater called North Salt. Be careful in Rivenspire, Swabby. I've heard dark shadows hang over that part of the world.
Why go to Rivenspire? What are they up to? Look there! It's Captain Marso!
Isobelle, thank Lecky. Quickly, Aurelia's this way.
We're right behind you.
Mate, report. Where's Aurelia?
Sorry, Captain. Two of those bastards jumped us. Threw her in a boat, headed down the coast.
Talk to Marso, my friend. I'll keep watch. Quickly, talk to Captain Marso. We need to know what's going on.
I don't know why you're here, but you are a handsome sight. She what? She told me... Damn, her incredible eyes. Aurelia showed up at the port and asked me for help. She had people looking into Kiv Linders, the thief who stole Isabelle's ring. She was worried about what he could have done with that signet. Kiv apparently sent some letters to North Point pretending to work for Isabelle's family. He had some debts here and was trying to use Valois mercantile funds to pay them off. Aurelia had all the details. I'm not sure. We didn't even make it to the village. Maybe they're Kiv's business partners. We can search the bodies later when Aurelia's safe.
I'm so sorry, Captain. They caught me by surprise.
Follow the coast to the southeast, friends. I'll patch my wounds and follow behind.
We have to find her. Let's move.
Isobelle! Oh, I've never been so happy to see you. Quick, untie me.
Aurelia, thank the gods. Are you all right?
I'm here, Marso, and I'm fine. Thanks to Isobelle and her friend. I don't know how you found us, but I'm so glad you did. I have so much to tell you.
Aurelia, your mother reached out to me. She's worried sick.
Oh, don't worry about Mother. I've been on a quest, and I've learned so much.
Stendarr help me. She's an adventurer now. You'd better talk to her, my friend.
Aurelia is quickly becoming a good friend. Thank you for saving her. Probably best if you hear from her what brought us to Rivenspire.
I never got a chance to thank you after Stros Mackay, and here you are, riding to my rescue once again. I know I acted quickly, but listen, I have so much to say. After the problems with Kiv, I had a long conversation with Mother. She really helped me to understand how badly someone could bungle things with that signet. I did. You don't spend your life as the Knight Commander's daughter without learning the value of a good scribe. I managed to stop most of Kiv's schemes with a few letters, but he withdrew some money from an account in North Point. Quite correct. Marso and I were attacked. Isn't that a good sign? We're close to something here. I know it. I'm sure Mother would rather I go rushing home, but I caused this problem, and I want to see it fixed.
I'm trying to focus on the fact that we found Aurelia safe. That's the important thing here. I did, and... Duh, I can't believe it. She's been impulsive before, but this? Running around pretending she's investigator dragging Veil? She always did. You know, as bad as Nilsmon's poetry was, I sort of... understood it. She made me feel that way once, too. All right, she's a woman grown. If she wants to stay in Rivenspire, I'm not going to drag her home like an unruly child. I may just take a page from the Lady Investigator's book and send the Knight Commander a letter. We both just have to accept Aurelia is going to do what Aurelia is going to do, and get out of her way. In any case, thank you. You're a good friend.
I'm sorry I worried you, Izzy. Don't fret, though. Marso and I will rest up at an inn, and then it's back to the investigation.
Don't worry, we'll be careful. Now that I've seen what these people are willing to do, I'm not going to take any chances with Aurelia's safety. Nothing to worry about. I felt worse after a bad storm out at sea. My first mate will recover as well, though he'll need to take it easy for a few days. I cannot thank you enough for finding Aurelia so quickly. I will. Aurelia has a caring heart. She was so ashamed after that day on Stros Mackay. She acted the fool, even if she's too proud to say as much. She is bound and determined to right the wrong she created, and I am honored to help.
Thank you for talking to Isobelle. I know how this seems, but I truly believe we're close to finding something here. And don't worry, I'll write to my mother. If I don't, she'll send half the nightly orders after me.
I have no idea what I'm going to say in that letter. Dear Dame Jourvel, I let your daughter stay in the dodgy part of High Rock with a merchant captain. I'm sure she's going to be fine investigating a criminal conspiracy. How are you?